I guess we can talk about our WrestleMania experience. In fact, you sit over there while I bring this over.
He's gonna bring that over.
WrestleMania 26. The show that pretty much got us all together.
Yep. We should start how we got there.
Well, first off, let me explain how I got there. It was a Wednesday. I was working full day. Right after I got out of work, I got to my computer to try and print out the plane ticket. The plane ticket was not printing. It refused to fucking print for some reason. So we sent it over to damn Staples. We drive over to Staples. Their problem is they could print it out, but they couldn't print out the barcode. And the reason why they couldn't do this is because they have no internet access. So then my question is, how do they get the email if they have no internet access? Who the fuck knows? Eventually they got the barcode to print out. I go by the bus stop, go into New York, meet up with Andy, we get something to eat, we went over to his house and we just hung out for the whole day. I wake up, and he's not fucking there. Yes, Andy, I'm looking at you. Andy went out to go shopping. I think he went to get a haircut too.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. But anyhow, I'm sorry, Andy, you're cool, dude. But Andy comes back. He was pretty much my guide through the whole thing, so I gotta thank him as well. We get to the Delta airline, and pretty much we get our stuff checked, and pretty much went to get something to eat. We sat, waited, and we see some weird guy. So familiar to us. We're staring, and I'm like, is that Joey Styles?
Oh my god!
We didn't want to assume because he looked like him, but we weren't sure. As we were waiting in line to get ready to go into the plane, we looked at it closer, and he had his name tag there, or like some kind of tag for his bag, and it said Styles on it.
Oh my god!
It was Joey Styles. We started talking to him. So that was the first part of our marker moment. We go on the plane. It's my first plane ride. I'm scared shitless. Go through it. It's actually not that bad. It wasn't that bad of a plane ride. We get there. It's nighttime. We get a taxi over there. The guy that was driving us was wondering why we were in Phoenix, so we said we were here for WrestleMania. He's like, oh, there's a Hulk Hogan still wrestling there? I'm like, no, he's in that other company, that other shithole
other
company.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we get to the building, and pretty much we were trying to, my cell phone was about to die, and I'm texting MB, and these two big fuckers come by. One of them's Gilbert. I'm familiar with Gilbert. Gilbert's a great guy. And then here comes MB. I've known MB for 3 years, and we had never seen each other eye to eye. It's the first time we've seen each other eye to eye, and we hung out and we had fun. Friday, I met Kristen for the first time, Kristen and D, and Johnny Thunder. Now, let me ask you all a question. When you're a guy, this is mostly for guys, when you meet a girl, you either hug them, give them a kiss on the cheek, or even a handshake even. That's fine. No! These two girls proceed to go up to me and MB and smack us over the head with eggs.
Splat.
Confetti eggs. And it hurt. We go watch Ring of Honor that day. No, in fact, they were originally going to go watch SmackDown in a theater. Something went wrong. I think it had something to do with you. And because, I don't know, I can't remember. But they couldn't go to see SmackDown. So we convinced them to go to Ring of Honor. And they did. We had a great time. Then it was Saturday. And it was later at night. We already went to see Ring of Honor. We were planning to go to Armando's. We drove over to where Johnny Thunder and Kristen D were sleeping. And I woke up, or we get out of the car, and now proceeds this motherfucker. We see each other for the first time.
Captain Arrogance.
You can see it on my channel, and you see how I met Boo Boo, so I don't need to go into explanation on that. Actually, the one I do have to go into explanation is Al. Al was already there at Armando's. We go inside, and we just see him sitting there.
Yeah.
So it was strange. But anyhow, that's how we met. That's our experience. I don't know about yours, so you go ahead and tell them.
The main reason I went to WrestleMania is because he rubbed it in my face, him and Kristen and Scott Cole. We're watching Raw, and they're over here rubbing in my face like, oh, we're going to meet each other for the first time. I'm like, wow, you guys are going to have an awesome time. And he starts playing the, the rub it in your face game. Ah, Travis, you can't come. I'm like, oh, yeah? Watch me. I asked my mom, she told me no. She says no way. Well, mainly because of my sister. She's a little bit jealous, but I hope she's not watching. And I was
Even
like,
if she is,
crap. And my mom said, unless you get someone to go with you, because I was only 17. I'm still 17 right now. Hit 18 in October, so I figured, oh, maybe I can get one of my brothers to come with me. I go to Scott. First he says yes, then I don't know what happened. I guess he was saying yes was a joke around. Then I asked Marcellus. He says, he starts sucking his teeth like, I don't know. I was like, come on, Mars WrestleMania. I said, you get to meet everybody. Well, he didn't know any of you guys. He's not a YouTube person. So, Johnny Thunder, he said he wasn't going to go, only if he has someone to sit with at WrestleMania. I threw my name in the hat. I says, hey, Johnny, I'll do it. If I'm able to come to WrestleMania, me and my brother will sit with you. So we were able to go. We got the tickets. We sat together at Mania. Getting there, first we had to stop in Washington, D.C. because there was no direct flight to Phoenix. So we stopped at Washington, D.C. Went to another airport because there was no airport leaving. Same airport we landed. They weren't going to Phoenix.
Yeah, mine was a direct flight, so
yeah,
it was eeasy.
That's what happens when you book book flights very last minute.
Yeah.
So we had to drive to another airport. We hired a taxi, or the van that gets people to go to other airports.
It was shuttle. I think
shuttle.
It's a shuttle. Whatever.
Yeah, went to another airport. From there, flew straight to Phoenix. It was about a 4-hour plane ride. It was long. It was boring. We watched the Blind Side, a football movie. Black guy wanted to play football, but he was poor. White people take care of him. Black guy famous. Great movie.
Yeah.
So we get there. Johnny texts me telling me he's at Ring of Honor, and I was like, where the hell did you decide to go to Ring of Honor? And I guess from you guys must convince him and Kristen. So I get to the hotel, and I wait for them to get here, to get to the hotel. 1 hour goes by. Nothing. 2 hours goes by. Nothing. So I waited there for about 3 hours. Johnny Thunder, he had the Bret Hart book, so I was just reading that until you guys got there. And then finally, I see you guys coming. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to meet NB Wrestler. I'm going to meet Monoxide. I'm going to meet Johnny Thunder for the first time. I was nervous.
The only one I was nervous for was Boo Boo, because I thought he would kill me.
I was actually excited, very excited.
I was excited. The two people I was excited for was MB and Kristen, because they've been good friends of mine on the internet for many months and many years. So
yeah.
So I guess that was your experience?
That's my experience, and the next day, Boo Boo came in, we high-fived. I was like, yeah, I'm like, Boo Boo!
Oh, good, he gave you a high five. He gave me a bear hug.
Well, yeah, he says, where's Monoxide? I'm gonna give him a bear hug.
Yeah, he even said that to me, like, 8-9 months before the trip was actually happening. When he found out that I was confirmed to go, he was telling me he was gonna go behind Gilbert and me and give us a bear hug. That's not what happened. If you see my videos, you'll see me and Travis, how we met for the first time. And then you see MB giving Master Boo Boo a handshake. Then Boo Boo proceeds to get me and fucking hug me.
That was great.
Alright, that one didn't hurt as much as the one in Armando's. One in Armando's, he squeezed me hard. And think about it, Boo Boo's a big guy, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, Boo Boo's a big guy.
Boo Boo's like 6'2", 6'3", and he's like 200-something pounds. I'm only 120-something pounds. I'm a very skinny guy. So, and then WrestleMania came. It was a good show. This is it right here. I have to tell you right now, I don't know what you were doing during the Taker Michaels match. People are going to call me a hypocrite because of the first match, but I'm going to tell you right now, when I was there live watching this match, right when Undertaker kicked out of the super kick, it was either the first one or the second one. The second one being where he did the moonsault on the table and he kicked out. I was going flipping nuts. You could see me going, oh yes, he's still in there, motherfucker! And then Undertaker does the tombstone, and I'm like, that's it, he's done! And then he kicks out, and I'm like, fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? And then I'm paused because of the whole when Undertaker's doing this, and then he's looking at Shawn Michaels. I'm just silent. Me and Kristen are silent. Me, Kristen, and Dee are silent because I was sitting next to them. And then Undertaker hits the tombstone, hits the 3. I'm rubbing it in Kristen's face. 18 and 0, motherfucker! 18 and 0! Oh, man. Ask anybody that was there with us, all the YouTubers, they'll tell you that I was panting like this. Oh my god, greatest match ever.
After the show, he's over hugging me. He's like, Travis, oh, what a show. Oh my god.
I was fucking crazy. I mean, it wasn't the greatest show I've ever been to, but it was fun.
It was
good. It was good. There was 3 really good matches on there, one being a 5-star in my opinion. But
match of the year, definitely.
definitely next to Davey and Tyler.
Yeah. My experience during that match, I was not sitting down. I couldn't sit down.
Oh,
It was just too epic. I couldn't choose a side. I don't want Shawn Michaels' career to end, but at the same time, I don't want to see Undertaker's streak come to an end. So I didn't know which one to choose.
well, it was different for me because me and Kristen, we talk a lot. She wanted Shawn to win. I wanted Taker because her favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels. My favorite wrestler is The Undertaker. So it was always a fight. She says it was annoying. I still think it was fun because it just added more to the trip and it added more of a reason why I wanted to see this match. And she always kept telling us, "Oh, you're gonna laugh when we're wrong." But this match, I actually thought Shawn was gonna win. But that was our trip. We went to the hotel, made a review. That was it. We said our goodbyes.
We said goodbyes.
And then I guess we'll go to this show. If anybody can't see,
Yeah.
it's the CHIKARA show from May 23rd in Union City.
Before I get to that, I just want to give my big thank you to Johnny Thunder, who paid for everything.
I want to give my thank you to Andy for guiding me through the whole airport shit. So thank you to Andy.
Yeah, thank you, Marcellus, for guiding me through the airport. Was willing to come.
And thank you for giving me a nickname, Manure.
Manure.
He calls me Manure. He calls Boo Boo Doo Doo.
Doo Doo.
And he calls Johnny Thunder Stacks.
Stacks. And D, Black Air Feeling with D Knights.
Okay.
Okay. Didn't have
There's this show. All right. I wanted to go to the show, but I had nobody to go to. This motherfucker said, "Okay, I'll go," because he knows New Jersey. Okay. So I bought the tickets. Tickets came at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
I think I still have the tickets in my wallet. In fact, is where they ripped them. Anyhow.
How much were they? 25?
$20 a piece. I believe.
20 bucks.
Here they are. Here are the tickets. And just in case this is the show, yeah, that's the May 23rd show. Anyhow, so the day comes, and the show, I believe, was supposed to start at like 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah, 4 o'clock bell time. This motherfucker was going to try and pick me up at 3. Do the whole thing.
We were running late.
Mind you, it's like 12 o'clock. He wants me to meet him at Hackensack. And then we're going to go pick him up in East Orange and go all the way back. That was going to take at least an hour and a half to do the whole thing. We were able to find an easier way to do it because originally he was going to come to my house to pick me up, but then we decided to Hackensack. We get there about 10 minutes before bell time. All the front row seats were taken, unfortunately, so we had to sit in the 3rd row near where the entranceway was. And we get in, and I'm marking out because it's my first CHIKARA show.
Same.
I got a Mike Quackenbush t-shirt. I think you got a, what was it, Jigsaw?
Yeah, I got a red Jigsaw shirt.
Yeah, and, okay, so show starts, Loud and Obnoxious. I think he goes under a new name now, I can't remember. Starts telling us that this is a family-friendly show, so please keep your swearing at a minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if any of you don't know, his big brother is a big fan of Michael Jackson. So, if anybody knows 3.0 very well, they come out to Beat It from Michael Jackson. So when that song started playing, his eyes bulged out.
He's like, oh!
Oh, yeah. He was going crazy. I mean, we're not going to go through the matches, but the show was definitely fun. If you watch Fire Ant versus Lindsay Dorado, you know, the German announcer, you can actually hear us say, "What? What?"
Yeah,
during when the German guy, you can actually hear us during that. Halftime is where, or halftime, intermission was where the fun really began.
Oh, yeah.
We meet with Player Dos. No, Player Uno, excuse me.
Player Uno, the Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, and Player Dos was there, but we talked more with Player Uno. Cool guy. All of them were cool.
Awesome.
Everybody was cool there. Just like anybody with a mask was as goofy as they are on the screen.
Yeah.
So we get there and they give us the autograph. I'm not going to show it to you yet because there's more to it. We get the autograph, right? Oh, by the way, there's Bret Hart. And we wanted to get Chuck Taylor's autograph. There was no 8x10 photos of Chuck Taylor. So we asked him. We held our photos. And we give it to Chuck Taylor. Can you sign this for us? Chuck Taylor then proceeds to draw a picture of himself. Right there. I don't know if you could see it. He draws a picture of himself. And then he writes, SSB likes men, and puts in parentheses sexually. So then I said to Player Uno, here, look what Chuck Taylor wrote about you. He looks at the thing, and he looks at Chuck Taylor, and he's like, ah, damn, my secret's been found out. I guess I'm going to have to change my whole life perspective completely.
That was very funny.
We had a small conversation with Ophidian. Ophidian was in character. Sarah Del Rey was Sarah Del Rey. She was a sweetheart. Who else did we talk to? We talked to Dasher Hatfield. We went by the ring.
By the ring.
And this old woman went up and wanted to take a photo with Dasher Hatfield. So I took the photo for her. And Dasher Hatfield starts talking about how he took her to prom. And then just to jump into the game, and I just started to joke around and said, hey, can you take me to prom? And Dasher Hatfield shakes his head like this and was like, I would, but people would look at us a little bit weird. Like, they were just like how they are in their fucking characters. It was so funny.
It was awesome.
Just their characters and personalities were great. The show itself, the wrestling wasn't fantastic. It was fun.
I had a lot of fun. My brother had a lot of fun.
You can't argue with fun. That's why I like this show. It was fun. And right after we shut off this video, I'm going to show him the match where you can hear us going, what?
What?
What? You can hear us like crazy. It was a very fun show.
I know Big Rat 310 said he saw us.
Yeah, he saw us a couple times. And the other significance about it is this was held in the same arena that we're going to
this Friday.
Evolve.
Evolve tickets.
Evolve. Now, I've got one complaint about Evolve already. I bought these tickets on June 22nd. These tickets took about 3 weeks to get here.
3 weeks?
They didn't start shipping until like another week, like 2 weeks afterwards. And I was like, what the fuck? Where's our tickets?
Yeah, I was constantly asking, are those tickets coming yet?
Brian Danielson's going to be at the show. Tomorrow we're going to go to a town. I'm not going to say where because none of you need to know where I live. We're going to go to a town. We're going to go buy ties. So Danielson, I'm going to throw a tie at you. And don't be shocked if I ask you, take a picture of me with you choking me with a tie.
Same.
Choke. And then it's going to be fun, hopefully. We're going to probably eat at IHOP before that.
Yeah. I know it's a classic G1 said he wanted to get there early to hang out with us.
Yeah.
So Mario, we'll be waiting.
We'll see you there. We got to talk more, motherfucker. We didn't talk much at Supercard of Honor, so we're going to talk more there.
Speaking of Supercard of Honor 5, get it.
Yeah, great show.
Great show.
Oh, and by the way, also, Sanders Robin, if you're going to be at the next freaking Ring of Honor show, let's meet up. You too, Cruel Nerd. I haven't seen you two motherfuckers, but you apparently were at these shows, and we didn't get to meet.
Same with you, RKO Kid 89.
Yeah, if you are there, come fucking meet us. I want to meet you guys. And any subscribers out there that want to meet up with me, say hello. I don't know many of my subscribers by face, so please, if you want to say hi, please do.
Same. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. I'm willing to say hi. September 11th show, or even at the Evolve show. If you see me at the Evolve show, don't hesitate to say hi. I'm willing to say hi to any of my subscribers or talk to any of my subscribers. Just one suggestion: don't treat me like a god. Just treat me
like us, like normal.
Yeah, please. Just if you want to say you enjoy my videos, please do. But just don't bow down to do any of that. Although, then again,
I wouldn't mind it, but just don't do it in front of everybody.
Just like Boo Boo did to Josh.
Like Boo Boo did to Josh. Another cool guy, Josh.
I think Boo Boo. I think Josh is still pissed at Boo Boo for that.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think I still got some lost footage, so I might add that to this clip. So.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take care, everyone. Bye bye.